Hey, what's up? This is Jeremy from The Devil Wears Prada, and you're watching Loud TV.
Congrats for this new album.
Thank you.
Out for
Days, yeah.
You recorded something like last year?
Yeah. We finished it in May of this year, the whole thing.
Are you satisfied with the result?
Yeah, it's amazing. The reception's really good. The fans love it, and it's doing really well, so we're pumped.
So you put a lot of people involved into this album.
Yeah.
Into the recording, the mix, and of course the sound is brilliant.
Sure. I think we kind of just wanted to try and see a different way of writing songs compared to, like, every record for us is different. It's our 9th full-length record, and we've done 3 EPs, and all of them have been a different kind of songwriting process. But I think we just wanted to bring in some people from our world and from other worlds just to see, okay, this is what we have. What do you hear when you hear this song? What do you hear when you hear this theme, and see how that goes.
It seems that, yeah, you wanted to push the limits.
Sure, absolutely.
This is the philosophy, I would say, of the band, and especially on this album. I like the symphonical touch.
The synths and all that, yeah. Yeah, I think that was kind of our signature when we started in the early to mid 2000s, was just bringing these big keyboard layers and stuff to a genre that was pretty guitar based. I think as we went on with time, we've done more and more stuff that was a little bit more organic and guitar driven. And we kind of just wanted to bring some of that energy back into it, and some dance music and different types of genres blending in to make something new.
Yeah, because of all the bands, you know, especially in metalcore, you need to try to be unique, you know.
Yes, yeah, it's boring otherwise.
I would like to come back to the lyrics. Because I interview another band, Stick to Your Guns.
Yeah.
You know them? And they also wrote a song about flowers.
Oh, okay.
It's Stick to Your Guns, they keep planting flowers. I think in metalcore, 20 years ago, we couldn't write about flowers.
No. You had to write about demons and war and fighting, and I think, like, we've written a lot of albums like that. I think we just find ourselves at a place where most of our battles and things that we're talking about with our friends when we go out is just about personal struggles and trying to maintain a normal life in a really crazy world that seems like it wasn't set up for us to succeed very well. And so it's just trying to balance everything. And so we especially on this record, try to just be candid about, like, what does it feel like to be an adult that's trying to wrestle with, you know, headed into a midlife, if you will.
Same feeling with the artwork. It's like it's not.
It's bright. I'm a huge Deftones fan. I love that band, and I love how different their records have sounded, how different they look, like the packaging and all that stuff. So that's a huge inspiration for us too in that regard. It's just trying to do something different because it gets boring.
Some songs that are not so far, I would say, from the Bring Me the Horizon, I would say, touch.
Oh, well, Zach Stravini mixed the record, and he's mixed a lot of Bring Me the Horizon stuff. I'm a huge fan of those guys. I always have been since they started. I also think they're great people, and I really like what they do creatively. I think, if anything, what we have in common is just trying to figure out how to make songs within this genre that have lasting power. It's not just about 1 minute of a breakdown in a song, but a chorus that gets stuck in your head for a really long time. So if anything, that's probably a similarity there. And many of our peers are just trying to do that in a genre that when we started it, no one really knew how to write a chorus at all.
Yeah. There are kind of some unhappiness topics, I would say,
Okay, yeah,
of this album.
yeah. I think that for me, a lot of the songs come less from being at home and more from the downtime when you're on tour and not actively playing a show. I think that it can just be a lonely and isolating place when all the lights fade and the cheers fade away and you're just left with yourself. And so a lot of the songs are just dealing with different ways to cope with that and deal with that and try and figure out how to be a normal human in a very crazy lifestyle.
Yeah. But sometimes you need to rest.
Yes. I have songs about that too, yeah. Why can't you rest?
Yeah.
I actually really love being at home because I'm gone so much. When I'm at home, I'm never bored or complacent. I'm usually just like relaxing. It's normally when I'm on tour, I just have a hard time saying no. I mean, I don't do drugs or anything like that, but it's like partying is fun, and then you end up going, what am I doing? We like to explore a lot, honestly. Like, we're so lucky as Americans to be able to come here and actually get paid to be here, and so we try and like look at historical stuff and go to cool areas that, especially here in Paris, we wouldn't have access to normally. So it's awesome.
Great. The way that you play in such venues, it's bigger and bigger.
Mm-hmm.
I saw you with the French band.
Landmarks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you last time it was in not Bataclan, Cigale.
Yeah, yeah.
And this one, you know, fantastic venues. In which way it's better for you to play in such venues?
I like them. I played at Bataclan with Bring Me the Horizon a long time ago, maybe 15 years ago. And we've played about every club you can play here in town, from the little basement to we just played at La Machine, like on our last tour. Wow. And that was amazing. Crowd surfing and all that stuff. It's awesome to be in these like historic, awesome places playing metalcore of all genres.
Yeah. Is there an impact on the way you play on stage?
Yeah, a little bit. I'm normally like I don't want to see it until right before I go on, and then I walk in and I'm like, all right, where are we? What are we doing here? And then I kind of just try and feed off of the crowd and figure out like what they want. It's their show, right? They're the ones that bought the tickets. I'm just there to be the entertainer. So I'm trying to feed off what they're looking for out of the show, and that could be room to room, depending.
Yeah, and I bet after all these years, it's way much cooler than to have such conditions to you could eat before.
Shower's nice.
I've heard that in England it's hard to have showers.
It is, man. Yeah, it's different accommodations for sure.
So after all these years, yeah, you need some rest after the show and good conditions. I would say.
Yes, we're old, man. I'm 37, so I can't do it like when I was 20.
And how's the tour actually with all the bands?
Oh, it's great so far. We're only 2 days in. Already had great hangs with both of the bands that we're on tour with. Both bands that have been doing it for a long time like we have, and totally pro crews and just good attitudes, good vibes. I'm very excited. It's going to be awesome.
And 3 different atmosphere, I would say.
Absolutely, yeah. Which I like. I prefer all the bands to be totally different from each other.
What's the next step for the band?
So specifically here, we have a European tour that'll be announced very soon. Next year, we want to come play a lot more of Flowers than we have time for tonight, and put on a show again. I think we're just going to keep hitting the road. Like, we're pretty tired. We've done a lot of touring, but we also are very excited about this record, and people are very excited about it. And so I think we feel rejuvenated, like we want to go see what's out there for us.
Yeah. Will you play headlining?
Yes, yeah, it'll be a headline tour. If we're headlining, we'll normally go a little bit further back in the catalog and play stuff that is really serving to like our fans. Whereas if I'm on a support tour, we'll probably err offer more towards our newer material, so you can see just basically who we are right now to people that might not know who we are yet, or maybe they know the name but they haven't really seen us before.